Southeast Nebraska, Columbus making the trip down to the O-Zone in Class B as the Discoverers take on the Orangemen on Friday night. Both teams, a lot of excitement and optimism starting this thing off. And you're here in the first, Beatrice up by 3, and Jace Pethod taking it to the rack. He finished in double digits with 13 points on the night. This was a neck-and-neck game in the first half. Columbus working it inside, and a great take to the rack. This was Blake Thompson, who came off the bench, finished with 11. He provided a huge spark, but Caden Glenn, his first game as an Orangeman, count the basket and the foul. We'll see more of him. He had a huge night. Once again, Pethod in the corner, this time dialing it up from long range. It was a 3-point game at halftime, but in the third quarter, Beatrice really started to get things going. Currently up by 9. You have the active hands by Blake Edzard. Steele turns into a bucket. He finished with a team-high 24 points, but look at that effort. Elliot Jurgens stealing it, finding Caden Glenn, who had a game-high 26 in the effort. Beatrice up 11 at this point, and there's another great steal by Pethod, turning into points by Beatrice. At this point, it looked like the Orangemen were going to run away with things, but credit Columbus, they did not give up. Glenn again with a bucket. Beatrice outscoring in the third quarter the Discoverers 27-13. It's 55-38 after 3 quarters of play. And again, this is just a highlight reel from the end of the third quarter where Beatrice was in complete control of the game. But Edzards gets a basket at the end of the third, and it would give the Discoverers some momentum heading into the fourth. There's a bucket as well by Garrett Esch, who finished with 2. Columbus, after that 3 by Glenn, would end up cutting this thing to single digits. Ernest Hausman leading the charge, dishing it off to his buddy Landon Thompson, who had 13 points. Glenn with a 3 as well, so it's 69-58, but the hot shooting of the Discoverers would start firing off. You had Edzards, then you had Thompson. This thing got cut to 5 points right before a minute to go, but Beatrice hits down free throws down the stretch, ends up winning by 10. 78-68 is your final.